Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast, episode 27. I'm Marcus Chen. In the next minutes, you'll discover a powerful AI workflow that can dramatically increase your Nomad income. Picture this. You drop a folder full of screenshots, a chat export, and an invoice into Drive, and AI returns a one-line, sales-ready outcome that opens conversations for you. That single line becomes your LinkedIn headline, a lead magnet title, and the opener for a polished case study.
Whoa, hold up. That sounds sleek, but also a little magical. I want listeners to hear the reality, how messy files turn into precise outcomes without leaking client data or sounding like a template.
Totally. The promise here is practical. By episode's end, you'll have a repeatable case study factory blueprint, exact prompts to paste into ChatGPT, a no-code stack you can copy, and a 1-minute action you can run right now. Start small, test one folder, then scale.
So what is the stack in plain language? Give us the bones, no buzzwords.
Simple and portable. Google Drive or Notion as your capture layer. ChatGPT API for extraction and copy. Canva or a design API for templates, and Zapier or Make to connect the steps and publish to LinkedIn and your email drip.
Quick clarification. Use one canonical source. Mixing Drive and Notion without a rulebook breaks automations fast.
Exactly. Pick Drive if you have many files. Screenshots, invoices, PDFs, since Zapier and Make read Drive folders natively. Pick Notion if your records are text first and you want database hooks. Either way, canonical folder, extraction agent, structured JSON, template injection, publish. The key tech is the extraction prompt.
Show me that extraction prompt. People need copyable, battle-tested language.
Here, read this exactly into ChatGPT with the project notes below it.
From the notes and files below, list 3 quantifiable results. Format metric, before, after. A 25-word outcome headline optimized for LinkedIn, and 3 short client pull quotes suitable for social cards. If any figure is missing, estimate conservatively and mark as estimated. Do not include PII, redact names and emails. Output JSON with keys metrics, headline, quotes, recommended tags.
Nice. I want to add a redaction safety line to pre-process source files. Strip emails, phones, and client names, and replace them with redacted. Make that a required pre-step.
Good call. Include a pre-processing prompt to do that. Also run a quick checksum, compare the extracted metrics to the invoice totals, and flag anything that looks off. That reduces hallucinations.
And after we have JSON, how do we get a readable case study? I'd rather the model turn data into a human paragraph than the other way around.
Exactly. Use this second prompt. It takes the JSON and writes the case study intro.
Using the JSON output above, write a 150-word case study intro that opens with a quantifiable outcome, explains the approach in 2 short steps, and finishes with a client quote. Use active voice, avoid jargon, and include a 1-line call to action inviting a discovery call.
Perfect. And add a persona line. Write in the voice of the founder. Friendly, but data forward. Include 1 short anecdote if available. That keeps it from sounding templated.
Exactly. Persona prompts plus human review is the antidote to bland automation. Now let me walk you through the recipe in plain language. Start with this trigger, then...
Wait, stop. Pause on trigger for 1 sec. How do you actually trigger it without accidental publishes?
Good question. Use a folder naming convention. New folder names that start with CS-draft trigger this app. Everything else is ignored. The flow I recommend: 1. Create CS-draft client name in Drive. 2. Zapier reads files, sends content to ChatGPT extraction. 3. ChatGPT returns JSON. 4. Zap maps JSON into a Canva template and saves PNGs.
Yes, manual approval until you trust the pipeline. Also, client sign-off. Always get written permission before publishing metrics or screenshots.
Agreed. Now, let's talk outcomes. How does this pay you? Put simply, Gated case studies capture leads, repurposed posts drive inbound outreach, and polished case studies speed up discovery calls by pre-answering the big value questions.
Marcus, you gave a 2-5% conversion estimate earlier. I'm skeptical. What's that based on?
Fair push. That range comes from early campaign data across freelancers and small studios repurposing high-value case studies behind gates. Lower end assumes sparse traffic and average copy. Higher assumes targeted LinkedIn outreach and a compelling headline. Even at 2%, one qualified lead per month at 2,500 ARR scales quickly for a nomad. But run your own sandbox and measure before you bet the farm.
Good. Run the numbers yourself and keep expectations conservative. Also, keep a human in loop the first 10 runs to lock tone and facts.
On time savings, after tuning, expect roughly 1 hour of maintenance per client to review and approve outputs. Compared to 3 to 5 hours manually, that's a 60 to 80% time save. For 10 clients, that's an extra day a week you can use for client work, travel, or building funnels. Automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary.
Quick caution on pitfalls. Don't publish without consent. Don't over-automate voice. And always test integrations in a sandbox. Also implement versioned backups so you never lose originals.
Okay, final bit. A 1-minute action you can do right now. Pick one finished project. Create a folder named CS-test-1 in Drive. Drop 2 screenshots and 1 invoice in it. Run the extraction prompt we read earlier. You'll get metrics, a headline, and 3 quotes. Paste the headline into a Canva template and generate the first social card. That loop proves the concept faster than any theory. Try it now.
And one more reminder. Redact PII. Set the Notion approval checkbox and email the client the draft for sign-off before anything goes public. Ethics and trust win longer than shortcuts.
If you want templates, Zap Make recipes, and a private audit, I run a Case Study Factory mini course where we build the pipeline together and I review your first automations. Enroll at nomadlifesuccess.com/courses. It's travel-friendly and hands-on. That's your AI blueprint for today. Ready to implement this at a higher level? Automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary. This changes everything for nomads. See you tomorrow.